I feel like a woman.
Welcome back into this show. All right, time for some 814 sips. For that, we brought in our favorite lady.
Thank you.
Pamela Myself of Fine Wine and Good Spirits. Okay, we're celebrating Women's History Month.
Yes, International Women's Day is Saturday, so these are excellent cocktails. We're doing a little like Women's Day party, whether it's with a big group or by yourself, because that's fine too.
Oh yeah, and a lot of these.
Or with your guy friends.
Well,
Yes, yeah.
I was gonna
Supporting
say
the ladies,
we're not
of course.
discriminatory here.
Yeah.
I mean, I said you've worn heels on the show. For crying out loud.
I have indeed. So yeah, I think I'm allowed to indulge in the ladies-inspired cocktails.
You get it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you might have to wine and dine a lady at some point. So we'll show you the ropes here of what girls like. Okay, Pam, and two, some of these are inspired by female-ran distilleries.
Yes, so female master distillers, female master winemakers and coordinators, just like the heads of these companies, whether they be directors or, like I said, distillers or winemakers, are or were women, and these are just the women that we're highlighting for today's segment.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch more, but these are the ones we chose to highlight today.
Yes.
So
what are we starting with?
first we have like one of the, I call it one of the fancier gins out there. Hendrick's Gin, their master distiller is a woman named Leslie Gracie, and this cocktail is actually named in her honor. Just real quick, it's 2 ounces of gin, which it's Hendrick's Gin, and that's different from most other gins because it has a little bit of a cucumber note versus just that piney note to it.
I was smelling that cucumber. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
It smells really good.
And then we add a ½ ounce of elderflower, and then we just top it off with a club soda to make it all bubbly and spritzer-y.
All right.
And then if you're drinking responsibly and don't want to have too many, this is an easy one to make a virgin one of. Just add extra cucumbers or extra flavoring to make it just as good as if you were putting the gin in it.
I love this. It's like a spritzer. I think it's going to be really refreshing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then
Especially
you've
'cause
already
the weather-
garnished.
Yeah, the weather's getting warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Oh, look at
cucumber in there,
that.
cucumber
Nice,
on
look at
top, nice and
this.
refreshing.
Thank you.
And one
pretty
real
drink.
And fun fact while you're sipping those, yeah, they're beautiful. Leslie Gracie, like I said, the master distiller, she actually started out in the pharmaceutical industry and then became a chemist eventually for one of the for a distillery, and that's how she got on the bandwagon of distilling and eventually got into gin.
My goodness.
So you
it
can.
kind of
Yeah.
transferred her
You can go
skills.
anywhere. I mean, heck, I majored in philosophy and I'm now in wine, so it's like, it doesn't matter where you came from.
No matter your background, you can always get into the fine wine and good spirits.
Yes, you can.
This is very light too, so it's not too heavy.
Perfect for spring, brunch time, sipping outside time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Literally tastes
Very
like
good.
you're biting into a fresh cucumber.
Yes, with that floral note too.
And it's not
really
too
yummy.
piney that some gins can be.
Yeah. Okay.
So next one, this is our more complicated one. We've taken blueberries, strawberries, and cut ginger. We're gonna put it in a shaker glass.
Oh.
And we are adding, per cocktail, 2 ounces of Chardonnay and ½ an ounce of cranberry juice. Now, normally you would do this in a shaker, but most people feel at home don't have a shaker, so I try to do what you can do at home.
I love that.
And it's real easy. You can literally just mix it up in a glass.
So you don't have to be so fancy.
You don't have to be
I don't have a
fancy.
shaker at home.
Stirred, not shaken.
There you
So the
go.
opposite
Stirred,
of
not
James
shaken,
Bond.
yes. Yes. But obviously, if you do have a shaker, you could.
Just shake it. Yeah.
And then just try to get as much as you can in the glass.
Nice
And you're
fancy
going to fill it
glasses.
about halfway with all the stuff in here, because the next part we're going to do is top it with some sparkling wine, which who doesn't love some bubbly?
And so that fruit's kind of muddled a little bit.
Yes, it like a lot of the juices were expressed out of it. It's almost like if you wanted to skip a step, you could get strawberry
Okay.
blueberry juice
Yeah.
and add it in there.
Go ahead.
And there's the nice whoop. Isn't that fun?
Oh,
I'm normally really good at that.
Ooh,
Yep, see?
nice.
There we it fell. It's all
Hey,
right. Well,
that's all right.
and then we garnish it
Oh my
with blueberries and
goodness.
strawberries.
Gosh, look at
Ooh,
this.
another pretty one.
Yeah, and that's super light and refreshing. And for this one, the former director and current consultant of Woodbridge Robert Mondavi Winery is a woman by the name of Genevieve Janssens. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She was actually born in France and ran family vineyards in France, has a degree in enology, which is all the wine and winemaking and things like that. She's the head of Opus One Winery at one point, so that's like a fancy, fancy wine for people in the know kind of a
Okay.
thing.
I
Well,
love
this
the
is very good.
berries and the wine together.
Yes.
Sparkling wine, really,
Very,
really good
very
combo
good.
there.
Yeah, so pretty too.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So next we have Mitchers bourbon, and we're just making a regular old Mitchell's Old Fashioned with it. So many people may be familiar with this. You just add 2 ounces of bourbon, sweeten up with some simple syrup, add some bitters, and what this does is, like, even though it's just a little bit, it just rounds out some of those sweeter notes of the simple syrup.
Okay.
And you just mix it, and we're gonna garnish it with our, yeah, if you can get real fancy, people do like the swirls.
Or whatever,
yeah.
Yeah.
Tornado in there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so this is just nice, makes you feel fancy.
Yes.
I'm not inclined to smoke cigars, but pretend to smoke one, you know, because I feel like you're in the old 1800s kind of a style. Yes. Yeah, very classic
I feel
taste.
so elegant and fancy.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah.
It ain't for the faint of heart, so drink responsibly.
Yes, please drink responsibly.
guess so.
Yes.
Yeah, if bourbon's your thing, then you're
Yes.
gonna like this.
Well,
And
yeah.
this is my favorite one we're doing today because the master distiller of this distillery is named Pamela as well. So it's just not me, Pamela Heilman, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry if she's watching it for some reason. She's the master distiller there. She was the first woman ever actually become a master distiller since Prohibition in the state of Kentucky.
Whoa.
So big news there. I mean, this is like
Yeah.
at least, you know, some odd years ago, but not like
Yeah.
too long ago. So yeah, she
Yay
was
for girl power.
Yeah, for real.
For real, yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh, and I realized I didn't even open the last wine. I'm so sorry.
Hey, that's
Oh,
all right. We got time.
I was too worried about ice for the cocktail.
That's okay. But my goodness, the bottle is so pretty.
Oh, yeah.
So fancy.
So pretty.
Yeah, look at this top.
Oh yeah, glass corks. You'll find a lot of wines out of Provence with these glass corks.
I've never seen
And
that.
Me neither.
makes it easier to seal and put back in your fridge.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, look at this.
And this is a wine from southern France. That's the Provence region, and they are pretty much known for rosé. Most of the rosés in our French section in our stores is Provence. There's others in there, but it's a dominant one
Even
you'll
the
find.
bottom part is like a little disco
Oh my God, I
ball.
didn't even notice
Isn't that
that.
cool?
I can knock it over this bottle.
I know, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And the glass cork, like, oh,
Leave it to the French to make something super fancy and
guess so.
elegant.
Cheers.
Can't beat
all
it.
right.
And this head winemaker is a woman by the name of, I looked it up earlier, Veronique. That's how you pronounce her name. Veronique
job.
Florentine. And she is the head winemaker of this wine. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce their name, but it's on the screen.
Yes,
It's on the
yeah.
label.
Yeah.
You'll see it. It's in almost all of our locations. And she was born and raised in the area, has a degree in enology, which is winemaking, and she's really concerned with quality of wine. So she's not always, you know, picking the grapes or anything
Yeah.
like that, but she is very in charge of quality control for a bunch of different things. So she consults as well.
Well, the quality of this is excellent.
Excellent.
It's like clean.
Yes, that's a great way to describe
You
it.
know,
Yes.
it's very light.
Light and refreshing.
Yes, not too sweet, the perfect balance.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
And I love that these are featured from females. Like, what a cool thing.
Yeah, and we got
Truly.
whole more displays of more female-owned, female-operated distillers and wineries displayed in many of our locations across the state.
And of course, you can head over to your Fine Wine and Good Spirits store, whichever one's
Store, yep,
close to you,
yep.
and go from there. Your team will hook you up. I know they're always very helpful.
And you can go to fwgs.com as well, and they actually have all the profiles for all these women and more. So if you're looking to find other ones and you can't make it in, you can order online and pick up in store.
Great stuff. And please drink responsibly. Yes, but of course have a little fun too.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We have to.
And
Thank you so
celebrate
much,
the
Pam.
ladies.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for
thanks,
having me.
Pam.